The best education in film is to make one. This quote came from a fantastic storyteller called Stanley Kubrick, who's made iconic movies such as 2001: A Space Odyssey and The Shining. In today's video, I want to talk to you about what I love about films, primarily on its storytelling, marketing, and editing. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking my videos. Stories, in my opinion, is art. Whether it comes from movies, books, or comic books, a singular story is the absolute reason why we go to the movies. In my opinion, the best type of storytelling is stories created from scratch. No source materials to help, just a writer creating new characters set in new environments with a story that's completely original. But that's not the reason why this style of storytelling is my favourite. The reason why it's my favourite is the risk. So many directors such as Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, and George Lucas tell stories that feel immersive. George Lucas is best known for creating Star Wars back in 1977. Back then, the movie could either be a success or a failure, and during production of Star Wars: A New Hope, everyone was thinking it was going to be a failure due to production issues it was having. But with all the issues it had, the movie was released and became a success, which led to a successful saga. Steven Spielberg is well known for creating iconic movies such as Jaws that frightened people for a long time, and also Indiana Jones that made the movie-going experience so immersive you felt like you're in the movie itself. When I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark for the first time, I remember thinking how disturbing the death scene was when the antagonist's face was melting, especially for a PG-rated film. For a movie that was made back in 1981, it ages well. And do you know why? The power of storytelling. When it comes to editing, I'm absolutely in love with it. For a few reasons. Editing, in my opinion, feels like a supporting role in a movie, which makes the story the main role. The best part about editing is telling a non-linear story. A non-linear story is where the story is in the wrong order, but still understanding the plot of the film. Quentin Tarantino does this a lot with his films, such as his recent film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The movie doesn't really have a plot. It's really about Hollywood stars in the late 60s being told in a non-linear way, which in my opinion was handled brilliantly. Editing is so important for films, as it blends all your shots together from production. This side of production is called post-production. What I also love about editing is keeping everything in sync, such as the recent Edgar Wright film Baby Driver, as the movie not only tells a smooth story, but also treats it like a music video. Here's an example. Notice how the background noises were in sync with the music that was playing. In my opinion, when I watch a film that's in sync, I get goosebumps. The reason why is because of one simple reason: excitement. Movies like Baby Driver tell stories whilst also keeping it exciting and thrilling to watch. Quite recently, we had a movie by Sam Mendes called 1917. There's a very good reason why I'm including this film towards editing. The movie from start to finish has one long continuous take. This is called a long take. The movie not only tells a fantastic story, but also keeps it thrilling to watch and also frightening. Now, they didn't film the movie in one continuous take in production. Instead, they filmed the movie as normal, but in post-production, they bled the shots together to make it look like a one continuous take. It can be noticeable when watching a film to where exactly they would cut, but aside that, it's thrilling to watch as a long take and as a film. Marketing is a very important tool for films. Adverts and trailers help gain more attention from people around the world, which increases the overall box office towards the film. However, I've noticed a difference between old trailers from 30 years ago and new trailers from present day. In my opinion, trailers back in the 1980s didn't have a lot of quality. Now that's completely understandable, as they didn't have the technology we have today. But from rewatching old trailers such as Back to the Future, Batman, and Raiders of the Lost Ark, they tell the narrative differently. Back to the Future heavily relied on voiceover narrative to tell a story.
History is going to change.
And 1985 is not his year.
Batman had a montage of different clips that blends well with different dialogue throughout the movie.
Vicky Vale.
Bruce Wayne.
And what do you do for a living?
However, Raiders of the Lost Ark felt more cinematic and told the narrative through dialogue that isn't cheesy as Batman.
Take it lightly. No one knows its secrets.
Jones, do you realize what the Ark is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God.
Raiders of the Lost Ark had scale and tone sprinkled on this beautiful trailer. Marketing has evolved and has become a much more reliable tool for the overall box office. Trailers in present day rely on scale, tone, best one out of them all, in sync. Having moments in trailers that are in sync can make the trailer much more exciting and can persuade the casual moviegoers to go see the film. The best type of trailers are the memorable ones. Memorable trailers don't just persuade you to go see the movie, but remind you to why you want to see the movie. Good or bad the movie was, the trailer is still memorable as its own. My personal 3 were Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Suicide Squad and Batman v Superman. The trailer for Kingsman 2 showed us a more action-packed trailer with a heavy rock type of music in the background.
Let's get started.
The trailer for Suicide Squad heavily focused on in-sync sound and a chaotic tone. And Batman v Superman focused on the scale and heroic music in the background.
You know the oldest lie in America, Senator? That power can be innocent.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us.
You know you can't win this.